Day 68 of Memory Rehabilitation Trials. Today, I've moved my bed to every corner of the room to find the comfiest spot, just to figure out that the true comfiest spot was in the place it's been the whole time. It's ironic, losing my mind in the place I'm supposed to be fixing it. However, as you know, these 68 days have allowed me to make progress on retaining my memories. Simon taught me some techniques that he says will improve my encoding, which is just my ability to store the memories I make. And they've worked. I haven't lost any more of my memories. Yet I also haven't had many memories to lose, what with being stuck in a cell for 2 months. Besides Simon, I don't get many visitors. Hyper's visited me a good few times to make sure I'm recovering. Raggy's been keeping me company most of the other times. He gives me updates, tells me what's going on above ground. He was the one who told me what happened to Will. Will got a bit too curious about what was happening with me, so Raggy told him the truth, and it broke him, to say the least. He felt beyond guilty, like somehow, some way he was responsible for me losing my memories to Rage Demon's twisted deal. So he ran away. He left Olympia, the Coliseum, everything. He left me without so much as a goodbye. Rage Demon, there isn't much to say about him. In the beginning, he would take me over, use my body as a puppet to try and manipulate Raggy and Simon to let me and him out of the cell. It never worked. He last showed himself to anyone 2 weeks ago, and I haven't heard a word from him since then. Maybe he's finally gone. Maybe this whole ordeal is almost over. Maybe things can finally go back to normal. Whatever normal may be. I miss the Hyper SMP, to be honest. I miss Olympia. I miss it all. I don't know what they told everyone about what's happened with me, but from the lack of visitors, I'm assuming they told them I've been locked up for burning down the town hall. I still can't believe I did that, even if it was under Rage Demon's control. I wonder if they've rebuilt it all. I wonder how Spawn is doing. I wonder if there's any other towns that have been built. I wonder is anything...
Sid.
Oh. Sorry, Simon, I was just finishing up my journal entry for today. They've been helping a lot, by the way. Having someplace to write and keep track of everything.
Yeah, that's good to hear, but you're gonna gotta write those anyway.
Why is that?
Something big has happened. Like, really big. Olympia needs a leader again.
Wait, you can't be serious.
You've worked enough to regain your memory. Rage Demon hasn't done anything in weeks. It's, time.
I couldn't imagine ever leaving that cell. Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Well, as heartwarming as this is to watch, we have bigger problems to attend to. Hiya!
Raggy, it's so good to see you from this side of the bars.
I can only imagine.
Now, what's this big issue you guys need me for? Well, what is it?
Spawn is...
Wait, what about Spawn?
Scorsese lost it, Sid. He lost the war against Hyper. Fucking lost it. And now Spawn's gone, Sid.
What? It's like something out of the apocalypse.
I know.
Fucking desolate.
This place held so much history, so many memories, just gone.
It's ironic. Your memories come back, whilst these are wiped off the map.
Yeah, weird. And sad.
And poetic.
Excuse me?
Huh?
Sorry to interrupt, but do you guys know the way to Olympia?
Who the fuck are you?
Just someone passing by.
Are you trying to head to Olympia?
Hyper told me that's where I could find Sid, but I've been trying to leave the spawn for hours, just keep on heading in the wrong direction, and it's all just been a bloody headache.
What's the try to find Sid? Look no further. I present to you, American.
Sid? Is that really you?
In the flesh. Do I know you?
Don't you remember me?
Hate to break it to you, bud, but I've been kinda lacking in the memory department as of late. Raptor. Oh my god, Raptor! It's so good to see you!
I'm so glad you remember me.
Hey, Sid? Who is this?
Raggy, Simon, this is Raptor. Raptor and I knew each other a long time ago in a different world.
The Pope SMP. Sid and I worked together on
The
a...
project.
Yeah, a project.
I'm Simon. You said something about a different world, Sid?
I wasn't aware that Sid was the dimension hopper as well.
The world kind of...
It's a long story. Basically, that world ended, and I got booted over to the hypersmp, and now I'm here.
Yeah, sort of tough.
Do you have a team yet, Raptor?
Not really. I literally just got here today.
Well, would you like to join ours?
I mean, I don't see why not. Sure.
Great! Welcome to Olympia.
This is Olympia.
No. This is Spawn. Olympia's a quite long while away from me, and a little less in ruins.
We'll take you there.
Sid, we just got here, and now you're telling me we have to walk all the way back?
Oh no, I know where our portal should still be. But for like a little person.
So you're telling me, Simon, that this whole time there was a lit portal that you knew about, and you still made us walk?
You guys didn't ask if there was a portal.
Motherfucker.
Let's just get back to the base. Come on. Oh,
That
Hey,
was
Hyper.
unnecessary.
Oh, Sid, I've been looking everywhere for you.
Well, aren't you the popular person today?
yeah, first day out of rehab and I'm a fucking celebrity.
Wait, is she fixed? Does her memory finally work?
Yeah. We just really wanted arsonists to have a bit of fun around town. What do you think?
No need to be sarcastic, Rage Demon.
Raggy.
Raggy.
Wait, rehab? Memory? Sid?
Just don't worry about it. I'll tell you about it later. What did you need me for, Hyper?
I need to talk to you alone. I mean, if you're safe enough to do so, anyway.
She's completely fine at Hyper. Rage Demon hasn't showed himself in weeks, and she's been retaining her memories perfectly fine.
Yeah, but how do we know that he's just not laying dormant?
We don't. But we can't keep her locked up forever. She's shown great improvement, so she should be fine.
I'll take your word for it, Rage. Raggy?
Raggy?
That's what I said, isn't it? Anyway, Sid.
Well, let's get out of hell first. I need to show Raptor around Olympia, and personally, I want to see how my town's doing after so long.
Yeah, you're that new guy from Spawn.
Yeah, I'm Raptor.
Well, it's actually really important, Sid. Kind of a timely matter, so...
Okay, let's just get back to Olympia, and then we'll talk.
Okay.
Come on. so I got Simon and Raggy to show Raptor around Olympia, so we have some time. What was it that you wanted to talk about?
Is this Coliseum ever going to be finished? Like, I know Will's gone, but having an unfinished build in Olympia kind of like ruins the vibe, you know?
You gotta remember, Hyper, I've been in prison for 2 months, so my ability to do any projects has been severely limited, but I guess I can work on it. Is that actually what you wanted to talk about, though?
Nope.
So, what did you need to talk about?
I mean, I'm assuming you didn't hear about this, but we had a presidential election for Waterville. Spawn.
I assume this one went about as well as the last one.
Yeah, we had more candidates this... Wait, what do you mean last one?
Well, I mean, Walterville's existed for a long time. Hasn't there been an election before?
Oh, yeah, there has. Anyway, me, Scrousey, Lily, Vega, and we all run for president.
Sheesh, that's one hell of a ballot.
Yeah, I know. We all ran for president, and Lily won. Lily literally got like 50% of the votes. But then she said that we should all run Spawn together. I mean, so we ended up doing that anyway.
Even Scrousey? After all he did?
Even Scrousey. At the time, I made a stupid mistake of running with him in the election. Us four led for a bit, and we all moved to live in Spawn for a few weeks. But that started to fall apart. It started when Vega got in a tussle with Rage Demon, and Vega ended up running off.
Vega fought Rage Demon too?
Apparently. I would have asked him to help with you, but he was gone before I could even get him.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, so Vega ran off and left me, Lily, and Scrousey to lead. After that, things went a bit quiet until one day I logged on the server and massive obsidian walls were surrounding Spawn.
Yeah, I saw those when I went to spawn, at least what's left of them.
We started tearing them down before Spawn got blown up. And then we found out that it was Blevs behind it, so like I fought him, and of course I won. But shortly after that, El2Ace and Sharky, which was a new member at the time, they held a manhunt to kill them, and there was like a massive prize. I'm pretty sure you know what that is and stuff like that. But almost everyone was there, and well, except for you actually, because you were in prison.
Yeah.
But at Spawn, about halfway through the event, there was a giant rumble, and I noticed that the seafloor started to fall, and there was a flash, and before I knew it, Spawn was gone. In its destruction, Scrousey stood, and I understood the reason behind all of it. As you know, Scrousey's hated Spawn since the beginning. He despised the nostalgia factor of Waterville, with all of its age-old buildings and monuments. So when he stood there, I knew he had finally completed his goal of destroying Spawn once and for all. Scrousey ran off before anyone could kill him, and because of the blast, we were all too dazed to fight as it was. And that was that. Spawn, my home, is now gone. Scrousey betrayed me, Vega had run away, and Lily... Well, shortly after the explosion, Lily killed herself because she couldn't deal with the guilt of being leader of Spawn and still having it all destroyed. No! Lily! So now, it's just me.
Jesus Christ, Hyper, I'm so sorry.
All of this to say, I know we haven't gotten along very well in the past, and I know you're not quick to trust, even though I haven't really given you a reason not to trust me, in my opinion. But, I'm asking you, actually, no, I'm begging you, could I please live in Olympia for the time being? I have nowhere else to sit.
I didn't know what to do. Basing my knowledge on the Hyper I know, the Hyper of the last world, the one who bullied me and destroyed my base, the manipulative tyrant, my answer would have easily been no. However, that was the last world. Hyper could be like everyone else, having forgotten about everything he was before and being essentially reborn into this world as a new person. But if he was like me, if he could remember, and if he was the same person, I might be opening myself to more danger than ever before. But all of that aside, Hyper's still a kid, like me. A kid that led a nation, a kid that watched his cohort kill herself, a kid that lost everything he had built and worked for at the hand of his best friend. Hyper truly had nothing. And that's why I decided, you're more than welcome to stay in Olympia, Hyper. The next few days, I spent my time getting reacquainted with Olympia. There were lots of new members to our team. The town had gotten by perfectly fine without me here. But now that Spawn is gone, all eyes are on Olympia. And that, Simon told me, was the real reason they didn't need me back. Not much else has happened. Hyper's built himself a house, Raptor's still working on his, and I've been working on finishing the Coliseum for Will, in case he ever comes back. Everything's been more or less uneventful, but still nice. Much better than being trapped in that cell. I honestly don't know why I still bother writing here, in this journal. Especially with all the terrible memories tied to filling these out day after day in that cell. I guess it's more of a coping mechanism, a way to ground myself, and I guess, if I'm really being honest with myself, part of me is scared that my memory isn't really fixed. Nothing's gone away yet, but I can't help but be scared that it will, and that I'll be put back in that cell for good. So I guess this will become part of normal, just like everything else. The new members, Spawn being gone, leading Olympia without Will, Raptor being in this world now, all of this is just the...
Sid?
Oh. Hey, Moonlight, what's up?
Sid, we found something. Since you're a team growing at Coliseum, and it looks really bad.
The new normal.
St. Bernard sit at the top of my